All right, so we've got all the lines muted right now, so just take away all the background noise. And Frank, you're on the line, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do here, even though I'm very clear about how all this works, I've gotten some information from people of questions they wanted to ask because they knew they were going to be on the call and so forth. So there's some questions, some ideas, some thoughts, and then I want to run that all by you, the founder, and let's get clear on all those things so we can keep moving forward and make it.
Yeah, exactly. Just answer any questions that people have.
Right, questions they may have, because they can't ask them on here, so because the calls are muted, so it can be a quiet call. A lot of background noises, kids, dogs barking and stuff. We're trying to clear all that up. So, and by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the world you are at this particular time. Thanks for coming in. The lines are packed, so we want to try to get this done as soon as possible so you guys can get back to the rest of your day, evening, morning. Okay? So, Frank.
Yes, sir.
As a general question.
Yeah.
Well, not a question. First of all, explain to me your thought process, because as you know, when we talk, I always want to know what made you think of this, or how did you think of this. As a thought process, explain to me what made you come up with both of these programs and the systems that power these programs.
Basically, because people need to know how to market online, and most people don't. That's why they fail. That's why they flounder. Mm-hmm. And also the amount of money that you can make. And one of the things that I noticed, and trying not to get ahead of myself here, but one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that people always fail at making money online because they get into a program, and then the very next thing that happens right after they get into a program is they go, okay, now what do I do? And 99% of your people don't know how to do that. And so that's how I came up with the first system for MyDailyToDoList.com. is My Daily To-Do List is we literally do everything for you 100%. And I mean, I know there's companies out there that say that they do everything for you, but they don't mean that. What they mean is you can join their company and then access everything to do everything. Mm-hmm. We actually do everything. I mean, you literally join the program, and then we take it from there. That's it. So you can earn a passive income by just joining the program.
Right.
Okay. So we do everything for you. The second piece then is because it's kind of like we've all heard that old saying that if you give a man a fish, you only feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Right.
So that's why we introduced 1 Week to Wealth, is because in that, we actually show you what to do so you can do it yourself, so you can be in control of your own future. And so it's really kind of a two-part. Hey, you can sit there and have us do everything for you, and we can build your business and income that way, and you can make a passive income. Then you can also take your time to sit there and learn how to do some things yourself. But the incredible part about this is that even though we're going to show you how to do some things yourself, we have kept it so simple. The only thing that you will ever be doing using 1 Week to Wealth is literally sending out an email.
Right.
Well, we know if you're online, Greg, that you can send out an email.
Right. If you're online, we know you can do that part.
Yeah. So we've kept it that simple. And then we show people, look, if you want to make, $1,000 a week, $3,500 a week, $5,000 a week, as much as 20 grand a week. Here's how to do it.
Right.
But it's no harder than sending out our pre-written emails and everything that we already have done for you.
Right.
So basically the two pieces of the business is you can either sit back and have us do completely everything 100% for you and make a passive income, or you can do a little bit yourself by sending out the emails and make even more income.
Right. Exactly. Now, with respect to that piece, when a person, like myself, because as you know, being in the done-for-you system, it would drive me crazy because I didn't have to do anything because I like doing something. So, and I spend all my day basically sitting around watching television. So I was like, well, that doesn't help me. I need to find something to do.
Yeah.
So then when the next program came in where I got a chance to do something myself, now when you say that's done for you except for you sending out the email, so and this is for the benefit of others, so that means that everything that has to do with the second system that can make you $1 grand a week, 2, 5, upwards to $20,000 a week, all they have to do is provide you with the information needed and everything is built, and then all they have to do is do an email? Or is there certain parts they're going to have to build themselves?
No. They don't build anything because, again, that's where most people fail. Because, see, they don't know. One of the things that you always hear is your sales funnel. Right. Well, your sales funnel, what that really means, Greg, is, as you know, but to answer everybody else's question, a sales funnel means, your lead capture page, your autoresponder, your emails, your advertising, all that stuff that goes into that sales funnel, that's the piece most people don't know how to do. So even in our second piece of the program, we still set all that stuff up for you so you don't have to learn any of that.
Right.
If you want to learn that as you go along, we actually have lessons that show you that.
Right.
But then that's just for your own knowledge. You don't have to do that. We do that.
Right. Well, here's the piece that has always plagued me over time. Excuse me. The thing that's plagued me over time has been, build a funnel. Well, most companies, first of all, don't even have a funnel. They say, go join this company and send out your information to these people. So when you send out your information to your quote-unquote friends and family, then you're sending them the company page. So there isn't even a funnel. And for those who say build your own funnel, they don't even tell you how to do that. And then the ones that tell you how to do that don't give you the information to put in that funnel that actually works.
Right.
So you're doing everything they tell you to do, but then basically the company's letting you down. You're not letting yourself down or letting the company down.
Right. Yeah, and all that becomes too complicated for most people.
Right, way for most, yeah.
Yeah. Again,
we've
that's
got a
why
gentleman that we've got a gentleman that we've worked with, and this is to the audience. We've got a gentleman that we've worked with in the past, elderly gentleman, probably by now he's probably 80 years old. And his name is Tom. And we've always said, let's make it Tom-proof. Everything we've tried to do for the last couple of years has been, how do we make this business Tom-proof? Well, you can't get more Tom-proof than this business.
Exactly, yes.
Tom was 80. The only thing Tom knew how to do was turn on his computer and send an email. He knew how to do that. Past that, you lost him quicker than you found him. That's just the way it was. So now, by making this process Tom-proof, what does that do for the average guy or girl?
Yes, it allows them to finally make money online. Because bottom line, Greg, that's what everybody's trying to do. I mean, bottom line, when it gets down to it, everybody's trying to make money online. The one thing that we recognized is, let's talk just a minute about leads or having a huge list.
Right.
This is really a huge, huge discovery that we made a few years ago. Is, we've all heard the money is in the list. And I mean, we totally agree with that. And then we also heard the very next thing is, well, the money is actually in the follow-up,
right,
of that list. And we agree with that, as well. The issue is even if you have a huge list, and let's say that you got 5,000 people, 10,000 people, let's say that you even got 50,000 people on a list. Guess what? 99% of your people don't know what to do with that list. And so again, yeah, they may have built this big list, but they don't know what to do with it. Well, we do know what to do with it. And we can turn that list of people into eager buying customers that create a residual ongoing income for you and give you the opportunity to make money every week. That's what we're good at. And so if that's what we're good at and that's what we do, that's what drove me to say, well, let's just do this for other people and we'll just take care of all that for them. All they need to do is just basically just plug into our duplicatable system and let the system do everything for you.
Right.
Then they don't have to figure out anything. Then you can make your, 1,000 a week, your 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, there is no limit.
Right.
So that's how really quick and easy and simple the system is. And, without being redundant and going over it and over it and over it, we, again, really have two pieces to it. You can come in and you can make a totally passive income where we do 100% of everything for you. Then inside that system, we have another system called 1 Week to Wealth, and there's a good reason, as you know, that it's called 1 Week to Wealth, because that's how long it takes to create the wealth.
Right.
And so we show you the exact steps to do to start creating your wealth like that.
Right. Now, for the benefit of the people this led me to another question. For the benefit of
you're getting a little weaker, Greg.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. For the benefit of the people on the call who are looking to get involved with this system.
Yeah.
Is it legitimately a 1 week to wealth business?
The only way that I can honestly answer that question, Greg, is it's up to you. Mm-hmm. And here's what I mean by that. I can find a pallet load of gold, okay? And let's say that somehow I came up on this pallet load of gold and there's gold bars sitting there. And they're stacked, 6 foot high. And I run up to you and I say, Greg, I just found this pallet load of gold. Look at it here. And we can haul away as many bars as you want. And you say, well, let me wait and see. You haul it away and see if that's okay. Well, I can't do anything about your income then.
Right.
So if you wait and see, well, I'm going to haul that whole pallet load of gold away, I can guarantee you. And, by the time you wait and see, well, I've got all that gold cashed in and I'm the one that made all the money. So if it's a wait and see, well, we can't do anything about it. Then you have the next type of person that says, well, I'll get in, but I'm only going to stick my toe in the water.
Right.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. And so they make, 100 or a couple hundred a week or something.
Right.
Well, that's okay.
And dipping your toe, if dipping your toe in the water is fine if you're just trying to clean off one toe. But if you're trying to swim across the lake.
Yeah, exactly. You need to suit up and jump in the lake and swim across. Yeah.
Right.
So this business is no different when you ask me, about making the money. And it's literally, if you want to do it, you jump in. And one of the reasons why us guys always make all the money, Greg, is because any company that we're in, and you know this, I'm not necessarily saying this to you, I'm saying to the people that's on the call, is one of the reasons all of us top money earners always earn all the top money is because we're always at the top level of the pay plan in any company we join. So if it costs a total of $100 to join, we're in at a $100 level.
Right.
If it costs $1,000 to join, we're in at the $1,000 level. If it costs anywhere in between, you know, whatever the top level is, that's where we're at. Because that's where you make all your money.
Else? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
Why would you do anything else? If you think about the fact that you get into these businesses to make money.
Yes, exactly.
And you know that the business, the way to maximize this company's payout, to maximize your income potential, here is where you need to be. Then get there.
Because you are, here's the way I look at it is, and here's $1 million secret. Everybody always wants to know what the $1 million secret is to getting rich or getting wealthy or making money or however you want to put it. But here's $1 million secret for everybody. Is if you come in and you come in at the top level of the pay plan, you let your money work for you instead of you working for your money.
Right.
Let me explain what I mean by that, Greg. Is let's say that somebody comes in, we're working a program, and the bottom level is $20, and the higher level is $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guy comes in. Let's just take two guys. Guy comes in, he signs up at the $20 level, and now he works, let's say, all month, and he makes $100. Let's look at the second guy. Second guy comes in, he signs up at the $1,000 level, and he works 5 minutes, and he makes $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Which guy do you want to be?
Right.
Right. So, again, to answer that question, you know, you need to really look at this as a business and not just kicking tires or sticking your toe in the water or anything. You need to just look at it and go, hey, this is the only thing that I know that we can get into business. Are you kidding? For less than $1,000?
Right.
I mean, any business, any real legitimate business costs in the neighborhood of some of your lower level franchises cost $20,000 to upwards of $1 million.
Yep.
Well, anytime you can start a business and get into business for less than a few $1,000 to me is just a total no-brainer.
Yeah, well, I also know this from having worked in the past with a company that sold franchises to business people who wanted to be business owners, people who had worked in the corporate world working for somebody who decided they wanted to work for themselves. And I found out from all that research that I don't care if it's a Mary Maid's house cleaning franchise or a McDonald's franchise or whatever, the average income produced after it's all said and done from a McDonald's, let's take McDonald's, is $30,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
After everything's done, the average income produced from a McDonald's franchise is somewhere around $30,000. Well, that's why people with a lot of money never just buy one McDonald's.
Yes, exactly.
They buy 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10. All right?
Yes.
So, and that's the other reason why occasionally you see a McDonald's close down because a guy took his $1 million. And you couldn't get the franchise unless first it cost over $1 million, and they don't even think about you unless you've got $1 million extra dollars in liquid asset that you can grab at any point. So you're $2 million down before you even buy the building.
Plus the fact that the thing that is never stressed enough is that with any businesses like that, any franchises and stuff, is that you're usually looking at 5 years before you're even into profit.
Exactly.
And here with our businesses, that's what I like about it so well, is you can be in profit, especially with our 1 Week to Wealth. You can be in profit the same day. I mean, I literally worked with a couple guys in my business, and worked with them and said, look, do you guys are serious about making money or not? And they said, we're totally serious. And I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. And literally, all of us, within 15 minutes, were making money.
Right.
That's what this business will do for you. So without making this call too long, what I'd do, anybody listening to the call, I would just get back to the person that got you on the call, that sent you their website, that sent you a link, sent you an email, whatever, and I would definitely get involved and just plug into the system and let the system do the work for you, but really look at it as a business and get serious. If you're serious about making, $100 a day, $1,000 a day, $100 a week, $1,000 a week, $100 a month or $1,000 a month. I mean, that's all totally up to you, because the system works. It makes that kind of money, and it's just up to you of what your level of thinking is about, hey, do I want to make my $1,000 a week, $3,500 a week, $5,000 a week, $20,000 a week, whatever it is.
Right. And I want to say this, and Frank, you know me, I shoot straight from my heart, and sometimes what I say comes out of my mouth doesn't sound exactly as it should sound, but I'm going to say it anyway. Okay, so brace yourself, all right? Okay. For everybody on the call who has not started, who has not gotten involved yet in this system, in this business opportunity, the person who brought you to this call don't need you to make from $1,000 to $5,000 to up to $20,000 a week. They don't need you to do that. The system is doing that for them. They thought enough of you to bring you to the table so that 2 months from now, a week from now, 3 weeks from now, 5 months from now, when their whole financial picture, their whole lifestyle has changed, you won't be able to say, well, how come you didn't tell me about this?
Yeah, exactly, yes.
They're bringing you to this right now.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. They don't need you to do this. It's not that type of business.
Exactly.
Where they need you to make money. Because we've already done that. We're all in the NFL, No Friends Left Club. We're already been in that club. At this point in the game, we've figured out how to eliminate talking to our friends and family. So if they have you on here and you're a friend, family member, or associate, they thought enough of you to say, I would like to see you do this with me.
Yes, exactly.
Not, I need to make money off you. That's not, because the money is being made into this worldwide web where millions of people every 5 minutes of the day are seeking a way to make a living online.
Yes.
And we're just sticking our hand out into the stream. As simple as that.
Yeah, and with that, Greg, that's why systems work and systems duplicate, because we don't have to teach anybody how to try and duplicate what we're doing. The system literally just duplicates. The system works no matter if your name is Greg or Frank or Mary or Tim or Tom. I mean, it just doesn't matter. It's all about the system. So you just let the system work for you, and it's there. So.
And what is the phrase that we use all the time? Get in,
stay in, and get paid. Exactly.
Just that simple.
Yeah.
Quick, easy, simple. Get in, stay in, get paid. On that note, Frank, I can't think of anything else to say unless we want to talk about building houses and stuff like we always get in conversations. You want to talk about anything else, or you want to be done?
No, let's not complicate it any other than just keeping it easy, simple. Get in, stay in, and get paid. And it's up to you if you want to make the $1,000 a week, couple grand a week, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you want to make. That's totally up to you. The system will allow you to do that. So.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thanks for your time, Frank. I appreciate it. I know you're busy, but thank you for your time. We'll talk later on this week.
Absolutely.
everybody else, thanks for sitting on the call and listening, and hopefully you get involved immediately so that we can all have a big party soon and talk about how wonderful our lives are and how horrible it was when we didn't have this system.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, to just close out, I would just say get back to the person, get back to the email, get back to the website, the landing page, you know, whatever brought you to this call, get back to them, get involved, and start making money.
Perfect. Thanks again, Frank, for your time. I appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely. Thanks, Greg.
All right, talk to you soon. See you guys.
Bye now.
Bye.